Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the mind revolution and how you have to revolutionize your mind and the way you think about society, the way you think about your situation, the way you think about reality. Guys, you have to understand that the limited reality that you see is less than 0.0000 to nothing of the real reality. The reality that you see is so minute, it's so small, it is smaller than a grain of sand on the beach. That's how small your reality is, guys. So your perception of reality is highly to an order of magnitude obscured and limited. What you see, your reality is so small, it is so limited that you would not believe it. I mean, your reality is the size of a squirrel's reality or a chipmunk's reality. That is the size of your reality. It is so small. And if you ever traveled, I'm not talking about traveling on social media, because that's another paradigm of a false reality. Because you're seeing that type of reality through a filtered lens, several filters, not just one filter. You're seeing it through several filter lens of the matrix. You have to go to these places if you want to experience the real reality of another dimension, of another universe, of a parallel universe. You have to go to that location, because your imagination, your mind cannot carry you far enough to understand the dynamics of a whole nother culture, a whole nother reality. Your imagination can't take you far enough, because the programs that you're running suppresses that level of imagination and creative thought and critical thinking. Let me say it again. The program that you're running suppresses that level of creative thought and critical thinking, that level of imagination. See, guys? So the only way to experience it is you have to go there. You have to go to Thailand. You have to go to the Philippines. You have to go to China. You have to go to Japan. You have to go to Maine. You have to go to Washington State. You have to go to Arizona. You have to go to Florida. You have to go to the Midwest. You have to go to Alaska. You have to go to Canada. You have to go to Mexico. You have to go to Ecuador. You have to go to Nicaragua. You have to go to these places to experience the real reality. And still then, you got to get out of the matrix reality to experience even more once you get there. You can't go to the tourist trap. You have to go to the rural area where how people live in real life. See, guys, the matrix want to keep you in the perpetual life as a tourist on Earth. That's how the matrix want to keep you, it's specifically in America. See? So Americans, they shop like tourists, like every day though. You know when you go on a trip and you buy things as a tourist, because you know you probably will not be coming back. So you buy these souvenirs. Americans do that every day. America act like tourists every day in their own country, just buying shit, buying. They go to the movies and buy a $5 drink and just be in the movie for an hour and a half. Like they can't do without a drink for $5 because they're inside of a movie theater. That's how psychotic the mind is, specifically in America. because your reality is manipulated. So in order to revolutionize your mind, you have to go through an awakening. You got to break the program. You got to break the societal norms, the dysfunctions. You have to read beyond the misinformation and the disinformation. You got to pursue truth. You got to do the research. You got to pull back the layers of the onion, the layers of truth. You got to peel them off, peel them back to get to the fruit, to get to the meat. So guys, let's look at some mind revolution manifestos. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, let's read. The concept of a mind revolution typically refers to a transformative shift in thinking, often advocating for new paradigms of consciousness, intellectual freedom, or societal change. A manifesto for such a movement will encapsulate these ideas. Let's get into it, guys. Mind Revolution Manifesto. Embrace intellectual freedom. We must free ourselves from the constraints of outdated thinking. True progress requires open minds, unafraid to challenge norms, question authority, and explore uncharted intellectual territories. Okay, guys, next. Number 2, cultivate conscious awareness. Awareness is the foundation of change. By cultivating a deep understanding of ourselves and the world around us, we can make informed decisions that lead to true, lasting transformation. So the first one was embrace intellectual freedom. The second one was cultivate conscious awareness. The third one is foster creative innovation. Innovation is the heartbeat of the mind revolution. We must encourage creativity in all its forms, supporting those who think outside the box and challenge the status quo. Okay, guys, you have to prioritize education and knowledge. Like I said before, now, guys, if you want to be a revolutionary in thought and in spirit, your first act, the first revolutionary act is to seek knowledge. Let me say it again, guys. Your first revolutionary act is to seek knowledge. Seek understanding. Get information. Because if you don't have the right knowledge, the right understanding, and the right information, you will be in trouble because you're going to fight the wrong battle. You're going to aim your intellectual weapon at the wrong enemy. See, the Matrix wants you to aim your weapon at the enemy that you see. But that's not your enemy. The enemy, your foe, is the enemy you can't see. And see, that's the problem with people. They see race. They think that's their enemy. That's a psychological construct. That's a man-made construct. That's only been around a few hundred years. See, let's continue. Education is the most powerful tool for change. We must advocate for universal access to knowledge, dismantling barriers to learning and encouraging lifelong curiosity. Guys, let Google be your friend. Champion empathy and compassion. The revolution must be built on a foundation of empathy. Understanding and valuing the experiences of others is essential for creating a world where all minds are free to thrive. Reject dogma and ideological extremism. Dogma and extremism limit the potential for the human mind. We must remain open to diverse perspectives, embracing complexity rather than oversimplifying our worldview, or oversimplify our limited worldview. Unite for collective consciousness. This revolution is not solitary. It requires a collective effort. where we come together to share ideas, support one another, and work towards a common vision of intellectual freedom and growth. See, guys, and the internet has made this possible. But it's still there's still this barrier because there's distance. We have to come together and think and have a day to mourn and meditate. See, and a lot of African Americans have not been able to heal from all of the pain. A lot of women have not been able to heal from all of the discrimination. No one is healing. Everybody is just trying to force their way through this psychological surgery that we've gone through. No one's healing. We just continue to put them we just go through a transplant and just go back out into the world like nothing happened. And you just had a heart transplant. You have to heal. If you had a heart transplant, which is a traumatic experience for the body must heal, and it must take anti-rejection medication for the rest of your life. Same thing with the mind. You must take anti-rejection psychological medication for the rest of your life in order to heal and to continue healing, guys. Let's continue. Act with courage and conviction. Change demands courage. We must be willing to take risks, face challenges head on, and persist in the face of adversity to realize the vision of a liberated mind. Imagine new futures. The mind revolution is about envisioning possibilities beyond the present. We must dare to dream of new futures where our collective intelligence and creativity lead to a more just, equitable, and enlightened world. Last but not least, start now. The time for revolution is always now. Every moment is an opportunity to change our minds, influence our communities, and shape the future. Begin today. Each thought, action, and interaction is a step towards the revolution. So guys, here's the action plan right here. For a mind revolution, here's the action plan. What you can do right now. People say, oh, what can I do right now? Here it is right here, guys. First, you got to download and deploy your anti-mind virus software. Then you have to debug, you have to unplug from the matrix. You have to change your eating habits. You have to change what you consume physically and what you consume mentally. Those are barriers. Those two right there are barriers that will intercept any type of change that you plan on making. Because what you eat determines how your body feels, how your mind feels. If you're eating garbage every day, all day, you may think you're doing good, but your mind, you're destroying your body. You're destroying the one responsibility, the one thing that the universe gave you to take care of. The universe can actually take care of everything. The universe gave you one responsibility to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. And you can't even do that. So how can you take care of your children, or your mother, or your brother, or your sisters on earth when you destroying your own body? Okay, guys. So let's read the titles one more time. Mind Revolution Manifesto: Embrace intellectual freedom, cultivate conscious awareness, foster creative innovation, prioritize education and knowledge, champion empathy and compassion, reject dogma and ideology extremism, unite for collective consciousness, act with courage and conviction, imagine new futures, start now. See, guys? So that's where it's at, guys. The mind revolution. Go from a Google psychopath to intellectual thought, to creativity, to compassion, to knowledge, to a free mind. to collective consciousness. To a collective consciousness. Pursue knowledge. Okay, guys? Until next time, guys. Keep your life clean, keep your car clean, keep your body clean, keep your diet clean, keep your mind clean, guys. Get off the porn site. Get off OnlyFans. Get on the universe wave of frequency. Guys, drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals and the poison that's in the food supply. And until next time, guys, I'm Cultivate 777, and I'm signing off. Peace.